This pool could end your life. Welcome back, Charlie here. Swimming pools can be fun and relaxing, but these pools are the complete opposite. From a terrifying pool floating in the sky, to a pool you literally can't escape from. First, we have to look at the Shuyian Wave Pool. Wave pools are often found in water parks, but did you know wave pools are one of the deadliest attractions in any water park? The worst wave pool disaster ever happened in China a few years ago. One hot summer's day in July of 2019, many had gone to the Shuyian water park in China. They were having fun in the big wave pool. Everything was fine until the machinery malfunctioned. This created a wave 5 times bigger than normal. The people nor the pool were expecting this or ready for it. People were washed away and thrown into the air. Many tried to escape, but others were pulled underneath the water. More than 44 people were seriously injured and had to go to hospital. Authorities said it's a miracle that no one passed away. At first, many said the pool operator was drunk at the time this happened, but park officials denied this. Instead, they said a power cut was to blame for the malfunction. This means if a power cut happened again, then more people could pass away. Moving on, we have to look at this fake pool. As you can see, the people inside this pool literally can't get out. Even though it appears to be water, they're stuck underneath it. This amazing fake pool can be found in Japan. But how does this pool actually work? Well, it's really a very clever optical illusion. The water on top is actually a pane of glass. This forms the ceiling of the blue-colored room below it, giving it a watery effect. It's actually only 4 inches deep. It's free to see this pool from above, but if you want to go inside, you need to pay a small fee. But many say it's worth it to be trapped underneath this fake pool. It looks even more amazing from the inside. But some people find this kind of scary and claustrophobic. Unsuspecting people also get very scared when they see people trapped underneath the water. At first, it really seems like they're drowning underneath the pool. Next, we have to look at the Pool of Death. This pool is no illusion or joke, it really is deadly. The Pool of Death can be found in Hawaii. It's a natural pool which is loved by tourists, but it's recommended that no one ever swims here. It's found on the island of Kauai. It's a cove on the coast made from volcanic rocks. This is then flooded, creating a natural pool. The water is warm and amazingly clear, but the scenic pool is incredibly deadly. The ocean's waves can suddenly increase in intensity, causing you to be smashed up against the rocks. Many people have died in this way. Others die simply from being pulled underneath the waves. They then drown in the very choppy and intense waters. It's one of the most dangerous places to swim on the planet, but despite all the danger, many people foolishly swim here every year. Sadly, many of those people don't make it out to tell the tale. Next, we have to look at Chongqing. In 2016 in Chongqing, China, it was a very hot summer's day. Temperatures were 104 degrees Fahrenheit, so everyone decided to go to the city's pool at once. But this created very dangerous conditions. Everyone was packed inside this same pool. People were described as dumplings boiling in hot water. You could barely move, let alone swim lengths. It's believed the water got very polluted by all the people. There simply wasn't enough chlorine and cleaning chemicals for all of the people inside. Also, some people nearly drowned and could not be rescued. Lifeguards simply could not get past all the people, and many people couldn't even be seen by lifeguards. There was around 1 lifeguard for every 2,000 people, and if this pool had to be evacuated, then many would have been crushed. And some would have definitely drowned. Even though it was a hot day, I think I'd rather stay at home than swim in this pool. It's just far too busy and dangerous. Now, let's look at Y40 the Deep Joy. Y40 the Deep Joy is the deepest pool on the planet. It's found in Italy and is quite a sight to see. It goes down 130 feet. That's the same as a 14-story building. The pool holds a colossal 152,000 cubic feet of water. That's the equivalent of 3 Olympic-sized swimming pools. Of course, this pool is not for swimming lengths. Instead, divers use this to practice. The pool has 5 different main parts. There's the base layer, which is a rectangle, and then it goes into a cylinder shape. The cylinders are broken up into 4 parts: Y10, Y15, Y20, Y25, Y30, Y35, and finally Y40. The pool also has various caves and crevasses. Many are terrified just at the sight of this pool. If you're too scared to swim down it, then there is a viewing tunnel where you can look at what's happening. If you go deep down into the cylinder here, then it can be very dangerous and even deadly. One wrong move could mean that you pass away. That's why only professionals are supposed to go down here. Anyone can dive down, but if you do, you must sign a waiver saying that they're not responsible if you pass away. That fact alone makes me never want to swim in this pool. Even the shallow part kind of creeps me out. Next, we have to look at the 500-foot pool. This pool isn't 500 feet. Instead, it's 500 feet in the sky. This pool can be found in the Market Square Tower in Houston, Texas. It lets you swim 500 feet above the city. But the scary part is, the pool has a glass bottom. This means you can see the extreme drop below you. The pool is made of reinforced glass, meaning there's no way you can fall down. But of course, this is still very freaky to the brain. It looks like you're walking on nothing. But really, it's 8-inch thick plexiglass. The glass section of the pool hangs over the edge of the building, making it as scary as possible. If this did break, then the water would actually decrease the people's fall damage, but you still likely would not survive. I think the only thing that would make this scarier is a gigantic water slide being added to it. Maybe some insane architect could actually make that reality. The pool looks so beautiful but scary at the same time. If you're scared of swimming and heights, then this pool will give you an anxiety attack for sure. Next, we have to look at the San Alfonso del Mar. This pool can be found at the San Alfonso del Mar Resort in Chile. In case you can't already guess, it is the largest pool in the world. It covers a massive 20 acres and goes down 115 feet. It holds a massive 66 million gallons of water. That's about 100 Olympic-sized swimming pools. To keep it full, water is sucked in from the ocean. The maintenance of this pool every year costs over $3 million. It does look amazing, but many don't realize it's actually very dangerous. You're not allowed to swim in this pool because it's way too dangerous. That's because there's no way a lifeguard could save anyone who drowns in this pool. There are rumors that someone drowned in this pool, and that's why no one's allowed to swim in it today. It's simply too big for any lifeguard to save someone who was in danger. Finally, we have to look at Nemo 33. Nemo 33 can be found in Belgium. It is the second deepest pool in the world. Only expert divers are allowed in. It goes down a massive 33 meters. The pool has tunnels and caves with air pockets, and also windows so you can see what's going on around you. You can enter for only €25. But be warned, several people have been injured in this pool. Movies are often filmed in Nemo 33, and militaries from all over the world train in diving here. The pool is filled with 2.5 million liters of highly filtered water. But if you're too scared to dive down there, then don't worry. There are windows for observers to check out what's going on without actually diving down. But now it's time for you to make your voice heard. Comment below which of these pools was the most scary. If you want to see my short videos, then check out my shorts channel. I've been Charlie, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and if you haven't already, then what are you waiting for? Subscribe to Top 10s.